Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanisha. I go by 10.the Mindful Mama here on YouTube as well on an Instagram. My channel has focused in the past on being a respectful mother. Part of being a respectful mother was switching all of my products to clean products that served my body from the inside out and teaching my daughter to do the same as she grows. She is 17 months now and I start with the baby skincare line on her, and as she gets older and needs, different products to meet her needs, I know that I have the safest, the best products for my daughter by being an independent consultant with Arbonne. I am also an executive area manager with Arbonne, and I absolutely love my job. So what I'm gonna do today is review our makeup, do this makeup look, show you guys how I got it. I absolutely love it. I love our makeup. It stays on all day. So if you are interested, please keep watching. First thing that I did is I went in with our new AgeWell skincare set. So my face is already prepped, my skin's already prepped. I absolutely love this skincare set because it's truly changed my skin. The texture of it, the feel of it, the hydration. It's all for all skin types, all ages. It uses bakuchiol, which I know is such a crazy word. Bakuchiol is a plant-based alternative to retinol, and unlike based alternative that we used to use in our RE9 line, you can use bakuchiol day and night. Retinol is way too harsh to go out into the sun. It'll actually cause your skin a lot of damage if you go into the sun with it, so it can only be used at night. Well, our scientists have found a perfect way to incorporate the benefits of retinol into a plant-based form that we can use day and night to get the most out of it and have the best skin we could possibly have. And like it says, age well. So with that, the first thing I'm gonna go in with is our primer. And I always laugh about our primer because when I was 17, I went to my first Arbonne party and with my mom and my aunt and my sister, and the only thing I wanted was this primer. I remember how soft it was, and my mom wouldn't buy it for me, you guys, and I was so sad. And now I buy my own stuff. I am so happy because it feels exactly the same 11 years later that it did. So anyways, what a primer does is it's gonna create a beautiful foundation for the rest of your makeup products. So it's going to smooth over all those big pores. If you might, have big pores. I have large pores on my nose. You actually cannot shrink your pores. It's genetic, but you can make them appear smaller, which is what I tend to do. I make sure to get it in all those like crevices, and I focus mostly on my T-zone. Okay. So I just put that all over my skin, and just that alone is like so refreshing. And the next thing I go in with is our Perfecting Liquid Foundation. It has SPF 15 in it, which is so nice because, we're obviously getting ready. We're gonna end up going in the sun throughout the day, and we really wanna protect our skin because that's the first thing that's gonna age you. What I love about this foundation, not only is the coverage that it gives me, but I love that it has an airless pump. And what I mean by airless pump is every bit of this is going to go all the way up. So all of the product that you bought, you're going to use. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten foundation and you're like scraping it out and there's so much left in there, but you're so irritated with it by the end of it because you can't even get it out and you end up throwing it away and getting a new one. That's a waste of your money, you guys, and foundation's expensive, especially if you're using quality foundation. So all of our makeup is cruelty-free. And I'm just going in with a cheap beauty blender that I get on Amazon. I can definitely link that down below. It's like a pack, I think, of 5 or 6 for like $8. It's so cheap. But yeah, so all of our makeup is cruelty-free. There is no animal byproducts in it. A lot of the makeup brands and stuff that you see on the shelf, they do a thing that's called animal rendering. And what that is that animals that are found on the side of the road, animals that die at vets that aren't cremated by like the family they came from, they are actually sent to these companies that boil all of the animal, whatever's left of it. What rises to the top is the fatty substance from the animal, and that is what is scraped away, taken away, and put into our makeup. So it's in our eyeshadow, it's in our mascaras, They are known to use bat poop in our mascaras. It's in our lipsticks. And what it is to make it create that sticky substance to make it stay all day. You guys, that's not necessary to make your makeup stay all day. I am a registered nurse, and I will tell you that I will put my makeup on in the morning and it's still the same at the end of my shift, which is mind-blowing to me. I used to spend so much money on makeup products that would leave me, it's hard to do my makeup in there in the camera, that would leave me oily. It would be separating by the end of my shift. It would be all over my papers if I touched my face and then grabbed my paper. It'd be all over my, you know, patient's papers. Like, it was just a mess, and I didn't understand. And the other thing is, you guys, if you're using different brands of makeup and you're wondering like, why is it separating and stuff, a lot of makeup brands are not compatible. So their ingredient policy is not the same. So when you try to layer on like Laura Mercier on top of MAC or some whatever brand, and it's not working together, it's because it's not compatible. So when you use Arbonne makeup, we literally have everything you would possibly need. It's compatible, it's safe, it's clean, and it all works so well together. Okay, and I'll go down on your neck, you guys, because nothing's worse than somebody who has their makeup done and it's like doesn't match, like there's a different color. And then also go up on your ears and just pat, 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 pat. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna go in is with our concealer, and this is in the color Light. This concealer goes on so smooth. So I'm just gonna go, and its job, like it says, is to conceal. So anything that bothers you, if you have like dark circles under your eyes, you have redness around your eyes, around your nose, I kind of get like a little bit pink around my nostrils and on the tip of my eye, so I put it there, your forehead, pretty much your entire T-zone, and then on your chin. So I like to conceal on my chin because we tend to touch like our chin the most, or like when we're eating during the day, food, whatever, will touch our skin. So I like to put extra product right there. So that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna pat, pat, pat. And the beautiful thing about our products is that it leaves your skin being breathable. So it's not like a, makeup products that are not animal-free or cruelty-free. It's like putting saran wrap on your face, and your skin just cannot breathe during the day, and then it leads to clogged pores, it leads to blackheads, pimples, irritation. Our skin, or our products, allow your skin to breathe. So that's what's so nice. Even if you fall asleep with your makeup on, which I know is a big no-no, but we've all done it, you don't wake up with it feeling absolutely disgusting and you're like, just like, oh, I cannot wait to wash my face. With Arbonne products, you wake up and it literally feels like you just put on your makeup, your skin can still breathe, and it's not oily and separating. So it's honestly mind-blowing how good it is. Okay, so I'm just patting all that in. And I press it a little bit harder when I'm doing my concealer, just a tiny bit, just to make sure I really, really get it in and work it into the skin. Okay, so there we go. That's just my primer, my foundation, and my concealer, creating that beautiful base to continue putting the rest of my makeup on with. So next I'm gonna go in with our translucent setting powder. And if you're not a foundation type girl, you know, you don't like liquid foundation, we do have powders. This one's translucent, but we also have ones that have pigment in it. So if you want more of a powder, especially in the summertime, we definitely have that option. So I'm taking that same little beauty blender, I'm just dabbing it in. I just put some in the cap. And this actually has like a little bit of sparkle to it. And I love that because it kind of is like an instant highlighter right under your eyes. So I just apply. And we set the liquid in with this. That is hence why it's called a setting powder, because we want it to stay in place all day. So the powder kind of like forms it to where you want it. It's gonna make it stay. Obviously, if you're going in with a powder with pigmentation, you don't have to do this step necessarily unless you really want to. I focus mostly on my T-zone with like more product. Pretty much everywhere I put that concealer, I focus on. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. And this morning for breakfast, I'm having my protein shake. It's 2 scoops of pumpkin spice protein, which is limited edition. And then I have some almond milk in here, a handful of spinach, and a scoopful of, or a little scoop of almond butter. Was never a pumpkin spice girl, but that one gets me. Look at my gross morning voice, you guys. Cute. Okay. Now I'm all fumbled up. Okay. So the rest of the product that's on this cap, I'm just taking a big brush and I'm gonna work the rest of it just lightly on the rest of my skin. And the reason I want it on the rest of my skin as well, and not just these main areas, is because I'm gonna go in with powder bronzer and blush, and you don't wanna put a powder over a liquid unless you put a setting powder over that, because it's gonna make it appear muddy. We never want muddy makeup because it's hard to smooth out. I'm just taking another brush and just going under my eyes where I set it more. It's hard to smooth out, and then once it looks like that, it's really hard to go back and reverse what you did. Okay, so that's looking good. This is our eyebrow pencil. It comes in the colors light, medium, and dark. Obviously, my roots and my eyebrows are dark, so I have the dark one. So I'm gonna start with just brushing my eyebrows up. And even though I have fuller eyebrows and I actually have them microbladed as well, just to give them like a little darker appearance, I still like to go in and perfect them, I guess you could say. I do like that more like natural bushy look, so I don't do too much with them, but I absolutely love this eyebrow pencil. It's my favorite eyebrow pencil that I've ever used. So I'm just gonna fill these in real quick. And you want to start out with a light hand, you guys, because if you go in really, I've heard people say like, I don't like eyebrow pencils because my eyebrows get so dark and I just feel like it's like hard to do. You need to start in with like light strokes and work your way up, because you can always add more, but it's hard to take away, especially when you're using quality products such as this that really stay and do their job. It's harder to go back and reverse what you just did. So just light strokes, be very light-handed. And then I just kind of like to push up on the front part. Just makes it a little bit bolder and stand out a little more. I feel like bushy eyebrows, thicker eyebrows are definitely in. It's so funny because so many people have to, even my sister, like, have to fill in their brows more because they were so plug happy, because that was what was in, you guys, for so long. And then honestly, after I finish this brow, I'm gonna take a second and go get some water because I sound like a smoker and I don't know why. I just am not hydrated, I guess. Okay. And our brows are not completely symmetrical, especially mine. When I got a microbladed, they actually told me like my bone structure is not exactly the same on both sides, which I kind of knew because I always knew like, why don't my eyebrows and stuff set, you know, the same? And that's why. So you just work with it, and honestly, like, your eyebrows do not have to be completely symmetrical. No part of our body is. So there's that, and then let me just brush them up one more time. After I brush them, I'm gonna go in with a setting, what is it called? An eyebrow gel. And this is kind of just like a setting gel that will keep your eyebrows in place all day. And if you want them like brushed up or whatever, however you like them, if you like them brushed up and more natural looking, it'll keep them like that. And then if you like them smoothed down, it'll keep them like that. I kind of like them brushed up and messy looking. Okay, well, let me go get some agua because your girl is parched. Hopefully that's better, my gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do my eyes, and I'm doing, it's all in the eyes. This is volume 2, so it's right here. We have volume 1 as well, which is more, I actually have that right here. Volume 1 is more neutrals, your everyday looks, so it's very beautiful. So here's the back, volume 1, and then I turn it around. These are the colors, and I love, love, love our eyeshadows. They're actually infused with cucumber, so they glide on. This is volume 2 that I'm going in with, and I'm just gonna go in with 3 colors today. I mix Pebble at the bottom and I mix Opal. So I go back and forth with the brush and I just mix them. And then I'm gonna add some of this amethyst color, which is like really like a purple color, but when you put it on, after you mix it with like the other colors, it doesn't look like purple on your eyes. So it's just beautiful. These are the colors I use the most. So I just dab, dab, pat it off. Because I like to do eyeshadow just very fast and simple. I don't like to spend a lot of time on my eyeshadow, but I definitely want color on my eyelids to give me more life throughout the day. I used to spend a lot of time on eyeshadow, and now I'm a mom and I do everything as quickly as possible, and it still looks good. You guys, our makeup's so versatile too. Like, you'll see people do their makeup so differently. Even me and my sister will use the same exact products. Not only will it look different when we apply it by the way that we apply it, but we apply it differently. Like, she likes certain products a certain way, I do it a different way. There's no right or wrong way to do makeup. You just find what works for you and how you feel most beautiful. Then I'm just gonna take this brush and add some of that purple color just to the lid. So now I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes and then put on our mascara. And this is our Speak Volumes mascara, the absolute best mascara I've ever used. I used to be a huge fan of the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara, and this one freaking is so much better, and I couldn't even believe it. This is a brand new bottle. I had to replace my other one because it ran out, but this is the wand, and it actually has serum in it that helps lengthen and strengthen your eyelashes. So there's that. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with our bronzer, and we honestly only have one color of bronzer, but it's a beautiful brown color. I feel like it would work for any skin tone. When I have a spray tan, when I don't have a spray tan, doesn't really matter. Still gives me great results when my skin's lighter or darker. It's so pretty. If I'm wearing a shirt like this that's, you know, off the shoulders, whatever, I like to contour my clavicles. It just makes them stick out more, well, not stick out more, but like gives it more definition. I like to go on my shoulders, and then even my neck. I just like how that looks. And then I'll kind of take the rest, the excess, and just go across. Okay, so the next thing I'm going in with is our blush. We have a beautiful selection of blushes. This one is in the color Blossom. Let me open it. So pigmented, just such a pretty pink color, which I think is great for anybody's skin type or skin tone. And I'm just gonna smile and go on the apples of my cheeks. And then I bring it up on my forehead just to create the sense of my face being symmetrical. And then I put a little bit on my nose, and that kind of makes me look like sun-kissed, like I have been out in the sun. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with our setting spray. I absolutely love this setting spray. It's such a fine mist, and it's absolutely like so hydrating, and just, you only need a couple of spritz. I overdo it because I overdo everything, I swear. I just love how it feels. And I know it's such a waste of product, but to like put that much on, but I love it. Took a baby wipe and wiped off my lips to get all that excess like foundation and stuff off. Our products, whether it's our nutrition or makeup or skincare, goes through stability testing. It's a 6-month program that say that they just finished creating this mineral powder. It will stay on their shelf for 6 months. If anything grows, if anything changes, if the pigmentation changes, if there's a bacteria that they find, anything becomes wrong with this, they reformulate it and it starts over 6 months. So some people think like, well, why did they take this off the shelf? Well, also if we found a even better ingredient that again is plant-based, is healthy, we will redo our formula to have the very, very best version of whatever it is that we are selling. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, I believe, because you know that if this product has not changed in 6 months and the exact same product that they formulated has stayed the same, then it is safe for your skin. There's no bacteria, like I said, the pigmentation doesn't change. You are getting quality products. So the lip gloss or lipstick I'm going in, this is the color Lily. I don't know if you guys have ever picked up like a drugstore lipstick real quick and you put it on and the taste is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, no, we don't have that problem. Shy, what are you doing? My kitty's trying to get out over there. Come here. So pretty. And then I'm gonna go in with my lip gloss. Where did I put it? I swear I just had it because I was admiring how much I love it. It's niche. Oh, here it is on the floor. This is in the color, I think you say, is it Calla? Calla? It's C-A-L-L-A. Again, so beautiful. We have so many different colors of lip glosses as well. And these colors, the lipsticks and lip glosses stay on for a really long time before you would need to reapply. So pretty much I'm gonna eat lunch before I would need to reapply this. That's how long it stays on. Okay, so that's my finished look. You guys, and I don't have to worry about going in and like I know some people like carry on their makeup, they're reapplying, like putting on more powder, they're like dabbing, you know, reapplying mascara, dabbing like the oil off their, none of those issues, you guys. The only thing I would need to throw in if I'm going, like say I'm going somewhere for the entire day and I will not be back at home, I need to throw maybe my lip gloss or my lipstick in and I'm good to go. I'm not worried about anything else. Maybe I'll take my setting spray just to like refreshen and you know, get that like mist because I love how it feels. But that's it. That's literally it. I don't have to carry around a big old bag of makeup because the quality sucks and I have to reapply my makeup multiple times throughout the day. I'm gonna apply my makeup once in the morning and I'm gonna go about my business and my skin's gonna breathe, it's gonna feel good, and I'm just gonna love the way it looks. So I will put my link down below for my website. It's tanishamurray.arbonne.com, so you guys can shop. If you guys need to be color matched for your foundation, please let me know. I can color match you and help you get the best products. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that's my look.